Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Today we're talking about one of the biggest live streamers leaving one of the biggest and most controversial streaming platforms. Recently, the famous Fortnite video game streamer named Ninja left the streaming platform of Twitch in order to start going live on the newer website called Mixer. This was done for a variety of reasons, first of which was probably because Mixer paid Ninja for an exclusive deal in order to drum up interest for their new growing website. In addition, Twitch has developed a pretty bad anti-creator reputation as of late, which has made major streamers like Ninja and fans of them, well, it's made us all hungry for a newer, better platform to pop up as an alternative for streaming video games. Enter the website called Mixer, a site that first launched 3 years ago under the name Beam. It has since gone through a bit of a growing phase, updating the platform, adding new features, and changing its name to Mixer back in 2017. Apparently now Mixer is ready to go full force after Twitch too, hoping to become a dominant website in the streaming community, at least on the internet and as far as streaming video games is concerned. And this story might have just ended there too. It really should have ended, but Twitch and its team, well, they've been having some of the worst, most triggered reactions to Ninja's departure ever. A departure which their shitty anti-creator policies and history pushed him towards. And now that it's happened, Twitch has really taken this loss hard. And they probably should be taking it hard too, since losing Ninja is losing one of their biggest talents. And it's almost equivalent to, say, YouTube losing someone like PewDiePie or Shane Dawson. That's the kind of loss Twitch is experiencing right now. So their triggered response here kind of makes sense, but that doesn't really justify it either. No, they shouldn't be acting this way, because instead of acting like professionals and taking this L with grace, or even just ignoring it and pretending it didn't happen, well, the Twitch team is instead opting to act salty as hell now, and they've even worsened their reputation more and more in the process. And we'll get to the big and terrible actions Twitch has taken recently too, which involved promoting not safe for work content on Ninja's old channel there. But first, let's talk about their initial reactions and then go over the whole story leading up to now. First, to start things off, one of Twitch's founders named Justin Can, he decided to immediately respond to Ninja's Mixer announcement on Twitter. Justin mocked Ninja with a retweet of his saying RIP or rest in peace, followed by a winking smiley face. Not sure I can say I agree here though, buddy. Not only should a website founder not be posting salty hot takes like this, but also I would almost say Ninja is bigger than Twitch is at this point. Twitch has come a long way in recent years certainly, and Ninja leaving them won't necessarily shut the website down or anything either, but at the same time, Ninja is so big online right now, he's really beyond Twitch at this point. Ninja has huge followings on all other major platforms too, including Twitter and of course here on YouTube. So Ninja could make a full-time career out of just posting here on YouTube if he wanted to, and he would do great with it. Not to mention, Ninja doesn't even really need any more money anymore. He's already earned enough cash for 10 lifetimes. So yeah, needless to say, him leaving Twitch isn't going to hurt him that much, if any at all. And it certainly won't end his career like what's being suggested here. Really, Twitch and Justin Can here, they could be the ones who are in more trouble and have more risk in this situation. Twitch is just a few more wrong moves away from losing it all, in my opinion, and that's an opinion which many of you might end up sharing by the end of this video. Next came some smaller but noteworthy controversial moves made on Twitch's website itself. First, immediately after Ninja announced he was going to Mixer, Twitch removed Ninja's verified badge on their website within the hour. To explain, most sites like Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube, they offer verification badges to bigger creators. That way people can know it's their favorite creator's official verified account on the platform. This is basically just a little check mark next to their name, a mark that says people are verified by the website's official staff. So Ninja losing his verified badge might not seem like much at the face value. It's not the biggest deal in the world, sure, but it is a small thing that really says a lot more about Twitch itself. Twitch must have been salty as hell about Ninja going to Mixer, so it prompted them to strip his verification badge immediately. And to do so quickly without warning really says a lot about how pissed they are. I mean, it's not like that account isn't Ninja's anymore. Those old streams and clips of his that he has on Twitch are still him, but Twitch's staff was so butthurt about the Mixer thing, I guess they were trying to go after the guy any way they could. Hence the condescending tweets coming from one of their founders, and now the altering of his Twitch account, which will continue in the future as you'll soon see. It's also worth noting that other creators have streamed on multiple different platforms in the past too. PewDiePie, for example, has jumped around streaming on places like Twitch, YouTube, DLive, and Mixer too. But for some reason, Twitch still kept Pewds verified and on their site. But I guess Ninja leaving was a bit closer to home for Twitch. Twitch is where Ninja got his big start, and he was a big boom for their their video gaming economy. So rather than being happy and sending Ninja their well wishes as he continues and moves on to somewhere else, for example, the right thing to do would have been for Twitch to wish Ninja a good luck and hope he does well on his future endeavors, which is what grown, mature adults would do, but Twitch is instead opting to act like whiny, spoiled, butthurt babies. They're basically like Ninja's scorned lovers at this point, and they're now in a phase where they're trying to lash out at their former partner any way they can, even resorting to petty, small-time jabs at him, like taking away his verification badge. And just you guys wait, this is only the beginning of this, I assure you. The shenanigans coming from Twitch directed at Ninja are only getting started. Next, in a bizarre move to remain relevant, Twitch went and pushed for more of its sexualized content in light of its biggest gaming star leaving the website. This push was done in two big ways too. First of all, let's go over that sexy stuff and its history on Twitch before we move on, because this trend wasn't necessarily new, and it's also being brought more and more to the forefront recently too, since it's where the site Twitch appears to be leaning heavily these days. As I went over earlier, Twitch started off as a streaming site mainly for video games, but over the years, many not so subtle girls realized they could get even more views if they streamed while on camera, usually wearing skimpy, revealing, sexy clothing. Nothing wrong with watching some hot chicks online either. I tend to put them in my videos often as well. You gotta love that kind of eye candy sometimes, but there is a lot of downsides to bringing in more of these so-called booby streamers onto a website like Twitch. First of all, over time, the girls got more and more revealing, and some have even stopped streaming video games altogether, most of them taking their time to just talk and chat with the audience, basically so the viewers can stare at their racks. And as more and more girls came to the Twitch website, hot chicks and their cleavage became expected, and only the most hardcore best gamers ever could get by just streaming alone. Next, Twitch even started giving the girls special treatment, allowing them to break the rules and remain on the site, while at the same time banning other less popular males for much lesser offenses. And this has really gotten out of hand recently too, with some of these e-thots getting caught doing radical things like throwing their cats around and giving them alcohol, and seemingly abusing their animals on livestream. Or worse, about 2 different cam girls on Twitch dropped N-bombs on there in the last month or so, and they got little to no punishments for it either. Not that I think they should get punished or even banned myself, but Twitch did set their own precedents for things like this before, but they promptly dropped their own protocol multiple times recently, usually as a way to favor and keep on the growing number of sexy girl streamers on the site. And this girl streamer backstory is also a big part of the reason big names like Ninja decided to leave Twitch altogether. Guys and gamers aren't into this whole cam girl thing, and we definitely don't appreciate them getting special treatment while many others get taken off the air, banned, or even worse punishments coming from Twitch. Regardless, that does bring us back to today's main story. As I said before, with Ninja leaving, Twitch appears to be moving more away from gaming and instead doubling down on the more revealing girl streaming kind of content. And the first way they did that was to approve the streaming of breastfeeding right away, just a few days after Ninja the gamer left them. Pretty bizarre and hard to deny it's all related in some ways. Twitch's biggest star leaves their platform, so they apparently became desperate and started scrambling. And this resulted in them deciding to allow girls to stream on their site without their tops on now, so long as they are breastfeeding their child, of course. And not that there's anything wrong with this practice, of course. Breastfeeding is perfectly natural and beneficial to the baby, certainly. But to push for it to happen while you're live streaming in front of teenagers on the internet, well, that seems a little creepy and wrong to me. And it's also obviously yet another way for these girls to use their bodies and exploit the online streaming systems. Sure, it's not porn per se, but it is getting close. And it's even gotten so ridiculous, this whole pro-breastfeeding fad has gotten some liberal and SJW support as well. Because of course it does. Left-wingers love being degenerates and delinquents and creepy assholes. For example, here's a picture of a Now This video and story they made supporting this bullshit cause. That's really just a way for these e-thots to sneak their nipples onto their live streams, so kiddies will watch them and give them more views and donations. Next, the immature content silliness gets even more desperate and crazy at Twitch, believe it or not. More recently, Ninja and others discovered that not only was all of his content, live streams, and clips taken off the Twitch website, but also Ninja's old Twitch link and page had been turned into a promotions page, suggesting possible Ninja viewers go and watch these other approved channels curated by Twitch themselves. And this is obviously not only lame, it's also petty and shameful. Twitch should have really just kept Ninja's old stuff up on their site, and they still would have gotten views and ad money off of him for years, but instead they went full scorched earth, ruining all the goodwill they built up together for a long time now. And to make matters even worse, and back to the lewd content push and pivot here, well, one of the other Twitch streamers that was promoted on Ninja's old page, well, it turned out they were streaming porn on Twitch, and links to that porn stream were right up at the top of Ninja's old page. So basically, Twitch was using Ninja's name and personality and likeness to promote porn. And let's not forget, Ninja's channel was a bit of a family-friendly, kids kind of thing. So what a goddamn joke this all is. And eventually, needless to say, Ninja himself got pretty upset about this new development. He had remained almost completely quiet during this feud with Twitch too. Besides announcing he was moving to Mixer, Ninja had said little to nothing about the drama with Twitch. No, most of that was coming from Twitch's own camp, but that silence was about to end as Ninja decided to speak up after these porn suggestions were put on his old page, a Twitch channel he built into a family-friendly scene and space for kids to watch video games like Fortnite for years. And well, after seeing what we went over, Ninja decided to finally speak up. Finally, let's go ahead and take a look at a few clips of a Twitter video from Ninja himself, so we could see what the streamer has to say about this Twitch drama.
As you guys know, I'm streaming on Mixer now. My team and I have made sure that the transition went incredibly smooth, super professional. We haven't said anything bad or negative about Twitch, obviously, because there really hadn't been any reason to. Over the last couple of days, there have been some things that have been going on that, you know, we let slide. They were kind of annoying, little jabs we felt like, but it didn't matter. We wanted to stay professional.
And I gotta say, right off the bat, I think Ninja was doing a decent job with this transition. He moved platforms, which is no easy task on its own, but Ninja pretty much pulled it off. And he did it without being negative or desperate or hating on his former partnership with Twitch at all. Pretty classy. So say what you want about the guy, and I know I don't personally watch too much streaming myself, but Ninja, this guy, he does appear to be one of the good ones now. So despite our differences in the past, we had covered him in a video before, but nowadays, I think things have changed and I can appreciate his newfound dedication, and I respect Ninja's new decisions going anti-Twitch moving forward. And also, an important side note is, screw Twitch, man. They're the worst. And if they're going to keep being an anti-gaming, anti-male creator space, plus also if they keep acting like scorned lovers after this Ninja breakup, well, the more they act crazy and stupid like this, the more Twitch is proving that Ninja was in fact right to leave them.
But now, for those of you who don't know, if you go to twitch.tv/ninja, they advertise other channels. They don't do this for anyone else that's offline, by the way. Just me. And there are also other streamers who have signed with other platforms whose stream and channel still remains the same. You can see their VODs. They don't promote other streams. They don't promote other popular channels. But they do on mine.
And this is the big shady part I mentioned before. No one else on Twitch is getting their videos wiped off the site like what happened with Ninja. And it's not like Ninja was the first and only one to go and stream somewhere else either. But he was one of the most popular ones, so Twitch is once again showing their true colors, not only removing his older content, which again could have still been profitable on its own for them for years, but also they're promoting other channels on his page. Pretty weak sauce.
This is the line, this is the straw. We're trying to get the whole channel taken down to begin with, or at least not promote other streamers and other channels on my brand, on my freaking profile.
Yeah, I think the whole promoting other channels is one thing, but to then promote literal porn on his page, on Ninja's page, a formerly kid-friendly channel who had an 8-year relationship with Twitch that just went south, well, I think we can all see why Ninja and his fan base are a little mad here. Wouldn't be surprised if they tried to push back more on this too. They should. Frankly, Twitch could be sued or something worse for this. In the end, Twitch lost a big player this month, and Ninja gained a lot of clout and respect because of it, in my opinion. He not only took this split and Twitch's getting triggered with grace and ease, but he also exposed how shitty, corrupt, deviant, and anti-creator this whole shithole of a website really is. What do you guys think? Should Ninja have left Twitch? Is Twitch's reaction highly inappropriate? And what do you think about them having two big instances of pushing sexualized content after their biggest name in gaming left earlier this month? Comment your thoughts on everything below, and thanks for watching No Bullshit. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time.